Hey everybody. Um, so this here, today is a look at my PENG Indiegogo PENG Action Sports Adventures, and these three comics right here, which I've made that have to do with PENG. Alright, so let's just get into it then. Hi, I'm Corey Lewis, Ray Station. And these are books that I've made in the past. Bibbidi bibbidi boo. Shark Knife was my first graphic novel ever. And then came PENG, my second comic book, but it wasn't quite a graphic novel. It's, it's 72 pages, so it's pretty big, but not quite a graphic novel. And then you got Freeze here, which is a little bit more recent zine I've made. So let's just look at PENG real quick. So this is actually, PENG and Freeze are actually collected here in PENG Action Sports Adventures. Yes, that is right, yes. And PENG came out a while ago, doesn't matter when. And it's a sports comic, sports action adventure comic about kickball. Kickball. Very unique, weird. Even got a quote on the back here from James Jean. Whoa, I have a weird life. Here's all the characters lined up from all the various teams in the comic. They all face each other and play kickball to the extreme. Boom. Yeah. There's like some acoustic guitar playing, pre-game ceremonies, and then, a whole lot of kickball action. Some booties. That's the butt bunt. They use their butts to bunt it sometimes for kickball. Lots of action. Oh yeah, and the reason I have Shark Knife here as well is because Shark Knife himself makes an appearance within PENG. Because the deal is, Caesar here and Rocky here, the two main characters of each book, they're brothers. So that's my shared comic universe thing going. But yeah, as you just kind of saw, it's like, action-packed, crazy, pulpy kind of, indie comics meets manga. And that whole first book is right here in PENG Action Sports Adventures. And it's kind of cool because what you just saw, it's in there, but it's in color. Kind of like these pages. And these are specifically from the first PENG book right here. Nice color modification of the book, in kickball pink is what I call that. So yeah, black and white here, color there, and that's how it is in Action Sports Adventures, the book, the collected book. Also in Action Sports Adventures is this book right here, Freeze, which is my breakdancing comic. This one is one of my most recent completed comic projects, and I really like Freeze. Freeze is a great time. PENG is very action-packed, blah, blah, blah. Freeze has some fun moments with the Footnucks characters, like right here, talking to each other, chilling out, just kind of doing fun stuff. This one I feel like shows the Footnucks, that's the name of the kids' team, the Footnucks. Kind of shows them more in their elements, just kind of hanging out, chilling. And so those two stories in their entirety are in Action Sports Adventures right here. And actually we can see some Freeze pages as well in color down here. And that's a fun thing too, is that all of these color sections are the different sports in the book, and they're separated by color. And these here, the golden champion gold colors, I call it, sections are little asides, little interludes that show the kids at their school, the All-World School of Sportsmanship. So yeah, there's a few different sports stories in here, all brought together by these golden chapters that are like little tours through their school. So it's more than just kind of a reprint of these. It's got a lot more extras in it, and these little interludes with them in their school is, again, kind of like I was talking about in Freeze. It's like showing more what the PENG kids are like when they're just hanging out at school and stuff like that. So I'm really excited for people to see that. Yep, it's all in here. And there's another story, the hacky sack story I called Stall, which is less of a story, more of like an interlude comic. It's just a nice little stream of motion kind of thing. Let's just take a quick look at the video, because I quite like it. This is a fun video, So here it shows, there's a little bit of Stall, the hacky sack comic, and then it shows the cover. With freaking, yeah. Go Team music on top of it. This band is called the Go Team. This song. and it's been a long time dream of mine to see. Whenever I hear the Go Team, I think of PENG, man, like all my little PENG kids. And yeah, they have weird green eyes on this cover. It's just some weird shit. Yeah, anytime I hear the Go Team, I think of these kids, man. Like, someday I would really like PENG to be even more than a comic. You know, like, who knows? Cartoon, something. And the only reason I really want that is just so I can have the whole movie soundtracked by the Go Team. Oh yeah, that little thing. Right, so like right here. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Can't hit spacebar. Can't hit spacebar. Yeah, right here, this guy. Oh! Well, that lion dude is like, that's more stuff, like kind of weird secret stuff that's in the extra content. There you go. For PENG. He's the founder of the All-World School of Sportsmanship, Lion's Mane, and he's like a pro wrestler and stuff. There's not a whole lot about him in the Action Sports Adventures, but it's just me. Wow, I can't say adventures. But, yeah, there's like some fun little tidbits of lore within the book added in Action Sports Adventures. So yeah, it's more than just a simple little collection. It's probably my funnest complete collection graphic novel to date. So yeah, and yeah, so just some background about the Indiegogo. The book is already coming out through Oni Press, legit comic book publisher who claims to fame would be Scott Pilgrim. Oh man, and on that note too, Scott Pilgrim makes an appearance in PENG. No joke. That's literally drawn by Brian Lee O'Malley. So technically, if you want the complete Scott Pilgrim, complete fan saga, complete fan works of everything that Scott Pilgrim's been in, you're going to need PENG. Specifically also PENG Action Sports Adventures. Yeah, Scott P makes an appearance in this book. It's crazy. I mean, we're good pals, me and Brian O'Malley. And back then, when the first PENG came out, Scott Pilgrim was coming out, and I just, asked him if Scotty P could be in there, and he obliged, and that's super cool. And I thought for the remix of the book coming out, I would have to change it or something, because, Scott P got a whole, like, movie and stuff, but no, they were just super cool. They were like, just keep him in there, man, it's all good. And I'm like, all right, sweet. And not only that, but I got a nice, sweet little quote from Bri. Oh man, I'm sorry, Brian. Down here for Action Sports Adventures. Damn. To go on the back of the book, and it says, "Comics are a delicate balance of story, art, character, action, friendship, passion, courage, dumb jokes, and of course, extremely big sound effects. PENG gives you all of those things, and thus it is a perfect comic." Damn. I did not make that up. That's a real quote that he gave me for the book. He said it's perfect. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, so backing up a little bit. What's this Indiegogo all about? Because yes, the book is coming out through Oni, like through traditional means, whatever, bookstores, all that stuff. But as we all know, these days, nothing is traditional anymore. So, and the book was literally planned to come out at San Diego Comic-Con. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it happens in San Diego every year, or it used to. Biggest comic convention ever, and this book was supposed to debut there. It was going to be this huge, awesome thing. But sadly, San Diego Comic-Con is shut down, canceled. So, what am I to do? So basically, I thought of this campaign, and the book, again, like I've said a million times, is coming out completely through Oni Press, traditional means. If you want to get it through Barnes & Noble, your comic shop, or Amazon, or whatever, you can still do that. But this little campaign, and it's just a little campaign, because I'm not trying to print the book or anything, this campaign is just a way for fans of mine, perhaps, to order the book through me and get stuff I would have had at conventions, like these stickers or extra little stickers and this collector's card here. Well, we'll just look at the perks over here. Here's the special stuff that I'm making for the Indiegogo specifically. Let's check it out. Yeah. First up, these cute little enamel pins, and not many people have backed them yet. And I understand this is an artist rendering. This is not the final pin of what they're going to look like, but I make excellent pins. Here's a selection of them right here. Most of what I do historically is like, fan art pins, bootleg culture. Oh my god. Yeah, but look at this, and they all start off as simple artist mock-ups. So, I mean, I do draw these. A lot of these are like taken from, existing whatever, but I draw them. I redraw them, make them look good for pins, etc. Do all the, composition and all that stuff. So when it comes to PENG pins, you just got to kind of use your imagination at how cool these are going to be. These are going to be awesome, and they're going to be soft enamel, so like the little black ridges, everything that's black will be kind of bumpy and sticking up. I don't know, it's just going to feel really nice. And over here is the golden one. Oh yeah, so we'll go Rocky in Indie Comics black and white. That's him. That's kind of a shout out to the original PENG, being in black and white and everything. Look at that. Look at this awesome comic. It's just energy. It's just fun energy. Right. So the Rocky pin, and I've always wanted to make just a black and white pin. So that one is specifically in black and white. Sassy in Kickball pink, which is, it's the kickball color and stuff like that. And plus, I just really like pink. And then we got the All World School of Sportsmanship emblem in Champion Gold. Yeah, that one's going to be like a golden pin. That one's going to be super cute too. These are great. So there's an option in the tiers, and we'll look at those in a second, to get these pins with your book. And then moving along, let's move my finger, we have the PENG Teams lineup photo print. This is not, it's not like a super huge print. It's PENG 6x8 team lineup photo print signed by Corey Lewis and individually numbered. That's right, it's not going to be a super huge print. Actually, I have one to scale right here. Here's the print right here, and here's a Sun Bakery for reference. I had to make it kind of small so that it can fit inside the books for shipping and stuff like that, because I want shipping of this project to be very easy. Right. But each one of them will come individually signed and numbered in the bottom left here. That's just an example, 1 out of 200. I don't know how many exactly I'm going to make. This one doesn't have the number, but they will have the numbers for the final. And signed by me, and over here it'll be individually numbered as well by me. So, just a fun. And this one, I think it looks like a photograph, so I like the smaller nature of it, and it's going to be printed on like a nice photo paper, so it really just kind of feels like an actual picture of the PENG kids, It's cute. It's great. So you'll be getting that as well in the Kickstarter. I mean, Indiegogo. Whatever, I get them confused, I just like Indiegogo's design better. That's pretty much, I've run campaigns through them both, and I just like their design better on here. Like, I'm able to do all this stuff on the side and all that. I don't know if Kickstarter still does that or what, but anyways. And moving along, we get stickers as well. The main sticker that every single tier is going to get is this Rocky sticker, and it's going to be die cut and transparent. Like, these white spots will be transparent, so if you stick it on a laptop or something, it'll look super cool. And then if you go a little more and opt for the sticker sets, you will get additional stickers, like this one, which is a sticker of the photo print, and also this one, which is like a mix of the Champion Gold and also with Rocky in the middle. And here's the thing about the sticker sets too. I'm only saying 3 right now, but you can pretty much be guaranteed that if you back the sticker set, there will be additional bonus stickers as well. You can pretty much rest assured this is not all we're going to get. I'm going to add updates for additional stuff that I plan on including as the campaign progresses. This is probably not all that's going to be included, but anyways, let's keep going. PENG card. I just really wanted to make kind of like a card, because this is a sports comic. It's also a comic, and I love sports cards and comic cards. More comic cards than sports cards, to be honest. But it just fits, like having a sports kind of card thing going on. Yeah. And yeah, it's pretty much the cover reorganized to look cool. I'll probably include some stuff on the back, the flip side too, but it also works as a bookmark too, so we're calling it a collector's card / bookmark. And for this too, I don't know, if we meet some goals, I'll probably try to include more cards too in the package. I really want the package to be, something special. Down here we talk about stuff, blah, blah, blah. Right, so the book is... Huh? So the book is already complete, which is great. That means the funding is not for completing the book or anything. The book is already complete. It's coming out. We talked about that before. And let's see. Elephant in the Room. I have had a couple campaigns in the past that were successful, but I had trouble fulfilling. I gotta be honest. One of them happened I think it was 10 years, 8 years ago or something, and that was a pain in the ass. It was pretty much when crowdfunding was first starting, so I really just didn't know what I was getting into. And back then, I pretty much crowdfunded the book before I even like started it, which was a bad idea. So very upfront here, this book is done, so that risk is completely gone. And I did another one recently that really wasn't that successful, and monetarily wise, and then that also took the steam out of it for me to I did another one that was not super successful, and I also moved, so that one was kind of just not good. But for this one, I'm just trying to keep it simple, and yeah, this one is the one I'd like to, no matter how much I make, I'd like to prove that I can fulfill this campaign, you know, despite my stumbles in the past. These days I run my own business, Coastalvania, which I showed you the pins. I just showed you some pins. But yeah, here it is. We've shipped over 800 orders, most of them by myself, and the majority of them I'd say on time and delivered, satisfied customers, blah blah blah. So thank you very much, by the way, everyone who supported me there. Oh yeah, check out these awesome pins. Whoa, holy shit, who makes these? What? Those are cool. What? Right, anyways, the point is I'm much better at mail and stuff now. Like, I'm very dedicated to making my craft successful, and part of that is having mailing be successful. So straight up, I apologize to anyone who's backed me in the past and feels hesitant now. I completely understand, you know. Hopefully this one I'm going to really try my hardest to prove that this is all going to be working great, and it's going to be a beautiful book, and everyone's going to be satisfied. And this one, I want it to be the first of many for crowdfunding and stuff like that happening in the future. So I think you can tell I worked really hard on this to make it nice, to make the tiers make sense and all that. Let's look at the tiers real quick. Let's just break down the tiers. I think there's only like 5 tiers, 4 or 5. So for $20, you get the book and a sticker. Boom! And by the way, every single person who backs this gets a signature, gets the book signed by me. And once you back it too, there's a couple choices if you want it signed on the cover, or if you want it signed on the inside, or even if you don't want a signature at all. Some people are like that, you know. I'm not going to ask questions. If you don't want a signature, that's totally fine. So that's the basic tier. But even the basic tier, you get a little something. You're going to get the sticker. And I think eventually, like I mentioned before, if we reach some stretch goals, maybe get 2 stickers or something like that. But yeah, even basic tier, you're going to get a signature and a sticker. Just a little something extra. And probably like some kind of like little insert with some artwork and stuff. Thanking you, thanking everybody who contributed to the campaign, etc. For $40 down here, you get the book and the prints and the sticker set and a card. So basically, for $20 more, you get like a whole bunch of fun extra goodies, including the signature as well. A few stickers, probably extra stickers as well, and the card and the print. For $50, same deal, but you also get one of the pins. If you sign up for this one, you get a little drop-down box that you get a choice. This is for in case you like the pins, but you don't necessarily want to get all 3. You can decide to get one of them. You can get Rocky, Sassy, or the Footnux All-World School of Sportsmanship Champion Gold pin. Ba 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 ba. But hey, if you want to get all 3 of them, you just go right here. Pay a little bit extra, and you get all 3 pins with all the goodies. And basically, that's the like 4 main tiers. Just the book plus print, book, print, 1 pin, book, print, all 3 pins. And those are the main tiers. And then down here is a little bit fancier tiers. This is basically for some original art. So you get everything plus a sketch on the inside from me for $120. Yeah. And you also can send me like a little message for a little personalization in there. In general, I don't know. I don't personalize books so much unless you catch me at a convention or something and you can give me your name right there. Otherwise, that's something in the process that would just slow up the process. So here's a way to get it personalized. I know it's a little pricey, but hey, you know, we artists got to try to price our stuff at what we think we might be worth. And then I feel like every crowdfund should have a like kind of a super fancy tier just in case someone really wants to throw some money at you. So here you go, $200. And for this one, you get a drawing on the inside of the book, and you also get a completely separate drawing, more like traditional full-on color drawing from me included in the book as well. And that's for $200. And you also can get a personalized in the book and maybe on the drawing too if you want. Yeah, you know, you spend $200, you can get it. You can get that stuff. Right. So, I don't know. That's the campaign in a nutshell. Again, this is pretty much just like a virtual convention. That's what this campaign is. It's not funding to get the book made. It's already being made. It's just a campaign to fund kind of the extra goodies, and so that people who would have been able to get signatures and meet me in person at conventions which have now been canceled due to the pandemic can now still get signatures and the special goodies and stuff like that. Makes sense? I hope it makes sense. I think it makes sense. Right, and right now it's been up for a day, and look at that! Wow, $900 already. That's freaking awesome. It's like 22% funded already. I love that. I love that. I'm asking for like $4,000, and that's for like, you know, shipping supplies and the pins and the stickers and the prints and the cards, and that should cover all that stuff. So yeah. And if we smash that goal, then I'll start probably introducing some... whoa, 20 minutes. Dang, I've been talking for a while. Whatever. If we smash that initial goal, I'll probably do extra stuff, like include an extra sticker for everybody, another card or two, maybe some kind of extra print, and pretty much I just wanted to get this campaign up quick so people could start seeing it. And for additional stuff like that, I'm going to start posting updates right here for like further fun content that's going to be included. So yeah, cool. Thanks for watching, you guys. Hope that makes sense. Please feel free to back the Indiegogo. Also, coastalvania.com is where you can find my current stuff that is currently out. So yeah, all right. All the links are down below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you in the pages. Bye-bye.